Hello everyone, I am Melinda Nail Fanatic with LPH Tarot, and this is your Taurus general reading for September 2017, and so it applies for all aspects of Taurus. Let's see, what is the word of clarity? My words of clarity cards are available for your use at home. They are by commission only. If you're interested, go to my website. It will give you directions. Pretending is at the bottom of the deck. And here we have that one that is in the state of meditation. So let's see what the flashcards have to add to that. And while I'm doing this, let's see what messages I'm hearing for you, Taurus, for September 2017. I feel that you're expanding your practice of breathing and connecting, and I feel that you are seeing how it's realer than you thought it was. You're piercing the veil in a way that you hadn't before. So now with this new expanded place of awareness, there's a feeling like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know. I thought I knew, and now I realize that I did not know as much as I thought I knew. And I feel that you, with this awareness that you have, yeah, I like that better. With this awareness that you have, with this piercing the veil that you're doing, that you're feeling isolated because you feel like everybody's not able to relate to you. So sometimes when you're with others, you feel like you have to pretend. Because if you really talked about what was on your mind and your heart, that they would not really get it. They would not be interested. They would not, some of them would not be able to even understand what it is you're talking about. So, in a sense, I feel you feeling isolated. I feel you feeling like others are turning a cold shoulder to you poking your head through the veil. They really aren't feeling the vibe of it. And so rather than feel that, because you know they're not coming up to your level vibrationally, you're lowering down to a level that really does not even turn your fancy, does not turn you on, it does not resonate with you, but you're doing this because this is the way you can cope with being where you're at and with those with whom you are. So Carolyn, Miss Archetype cards, the card for you, Taurus, for September 2017 is the Magical Child. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things and the belief that everything is possible. If you're living in the shadow attributes, you would be experiencing pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. However, for most of you, that is your polar opposite. You see the magic in the beauty in all things, and you know that anything can happen. You're piercing a veil, and I feel Ace of Pentacle energy with this apple here as well. That you, through your connection, through your imagination, I'm hearing write it now, imagination, I, Magi, Nation. This is one of my favorite things about my Words of Clarity deck, is that they can be added to at any point in time. That your imagination is thawing, and it is helping usher in these magical things that you believe are possible with all sincerity and honesty. You truly do. And so it is bringing in magical things for you. Here's the message. Thank you, Lesser God, for this message for Taurus. For September 2017. Thank you. We're so grateful. Okay. Those two I'm hearing. That was an interesting little thing. Okay. Those will be the two we'll focus on then. Number 2, Major Arcana, Listen, also known as the High Priestess in the traditional tarot. The 9 of Swords, called in this deck Darkest Fears. I see what's happening here is we see the rays around both of these minds. What is happening is you're breaking the veil on some very old, cold stuff by going through your darkest fears to stretch yourself to reach the other side of them, where the magic lies beneath, getting through the igloo, the very cold, frozen thing that has been sitting in the freezer for so long it's frozen solid now. And we're going to thaw that out with the warmth we radiate from our spiritual receptivity in that silent, still place to face all of our darkest fears. Okay. The bottom of this deck is third eye chakra. I see now why it was said no, you weren't just supposed to use those. You were supposed to use those two and show the bottom of the deck. What is supporting you in this situation is your third eye chakra, saying you're hearing what you need to hear. The solutions are being provided from your inner spiritual ear. What is the best course of action for Taurus for September 2017 for their highest, lightest, and brightest good? What is the best course of action for Taurus for their highest, lightest, and brightest good for September 2017? This one does not want to go back in. It's the Fool. Be the Fool. Be willing to learn. Be willing to be no thing, and by default being all things. Learn to trust in the calling and the song of your heart. Learn to trust in the universe that no matter where you stand, you will always be at a new start. Trust in your song that will march before you and bring the tribe for which you long. Whether it's a means to achieve financial gain or romance, whether it's the new pairs of shoes or the money in your pockets of your pants. Trust optimistically and utilize your mind to radiate the possibility of magical happening in synchronicity is your highest, lightest, and brightest course of action from the Good Tarot. Let's see what is the story as it unfolds here for us, Taurus, September 2017. First one out is the Ace of Pentacles. Did I not say that I saw the Ace of Pentacles here? Now, to confirm, there is an Ace of Pentacles. New source of income for somebody, new clients for others, windfall, inheritance, a lump sum payment, the Nine of Pentacles. For the single person who has been doing all the productivity that they could, staying in that high vibration, who knows that the struggle is over and it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor, because it comes in with the surprise element is there for you. There's an element of surprise in which you have broken through that which needed to fall apart. And surprisingly for you, that there is one who wishes to approach you, who also is getting through some challenges that they have had to transmute. And they will be bringing in a romantic offer with the romance of the moon. I'm hearing the full moon of September. I have not listened to the astrology for that yet, but whatever is the full moon of September, it's bringing you this full energy that you are to embrace. New beginning for somebody. It is a new beginning where this lady is met by this man who has been watching her from afar, and surprise, he actually is going to communicate to you. And the thing of it is, you are bringing all of this in by listening to your intuition. You are going to be at the right time in the right place. For some of you, this is romance. For others of you, this is finance. For others of you, this is happenstance. But it's all magical. So I absolutely love the part of me that aligns with you. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. Personal consultations are a favorite thing to do. And my website is LPH Tarot. That's love, peace, and happiness for you. And so if you would like custom Words of Clarity cards or your personal consultation, lphtarot.com has all the information that you require to move forward with me. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.